Yep.
So anyway, Kurt, here we are. We're in the middle of the KM parking lot. We got us a good new KM LB2-16 4x4 infrared. And here's a water spot. These are those bird baths that these guys are always talking about. And we got the cracking going on. We got another bird bath here. And then we got a dumpster. Big old dumpster sitting there. And if you can see, the dumpster is making a big track in there. And that's a great infrared repair. So here we go. Here's a nice big divot. Hopefully you can see that on the camera. Let's just take the infrared and heat it up and see what it'll do.
Sounds like a plan, bud.
All right, hold on. Come on over here, man. This is the LB2-16. It's a 4x4 infrared. It's got two 2x4 zones on it, and it's really easy to maneuver. It's a one-man operation. KM International is the only company that cycles their heat, so it'll go on for a minute, off for 30 seconds, on for a minute, so on and so forth. That allows the heat to penetrate into the asphalt, Kurt. Also, we're the only company that when you flip the switch, it goes on automatically. There's no torches to light the infrared heater.
That seems a lot safer in my eyes.
Yeah, it's a pretty safe little unit. It's a fun little unit. And let me start, and I'll trade places with you here in a second. One of the most important things, Kurt, is to keep the area nice and clean. Clean up the area that you're going to repair, because infrared reflects off of everything.
Does it matter how old the asphalt is?
No, absolutely not. Sun degradation and oxidization changes the colors of the asphalt. It'll make it a lot lighter and whiter, but it's no challenge for the infrared. The only thing that's challenging is we're out here on a 20-degree day in Michigan, and it may take a little bit longer than normal, but this thing is hot. I'm telling you, you'll like it.
Right on.
So all I got to do is put it into place, and I can do this by myself, as you see.
I see that.
And we're going to center up the repair area right underneath the machine.
Hey, can you show me that one more time? That was pretty quick.
Yeah. Just pick it up, click it in. You want to lower it, pull the pin, and lower it right down. That's slicker than snot, eh?
Yes, sir.
All right, operation is just as easy, Kurt. All we do is turn on the bottles, and we want to turn them on slow to make sure the safety valve doesn't pop. Then we turn the flip switch on. You got your power.
Hey, what's that noise?
That's the fan going. But you got your power and you got your propane pressure. It's lit, so now all we do is select our zones.
It's got two zones on it?
Yeah, two 2-foot by 4-foot zones like we were saying. And now she's heating.
Well, I'm standing a little bit right here and I can feel that heat already.
Yeah, that heat is cooking real nice. And you'll hear it go off here in a couple seconds. Right now it's on the on cycle. And like we were saying, it cycles on for about a minute on the first cycle. And then it'll go down and allow that heat to penetrate into the asphalt. It's very, very quiet, so you're not making a lot of noise, you're not disrupting neighbors, you're not jackhammering, you don't have all that heavy
equipment. Hey, I think it just went down.
Yep, it just went off. It's cycling off. It'll go off and stay off for about 10 seconds. That's going to allow that heat to penetrate. Now it's back on.
I hear it.
Now we're going to keep doing this for several cycles. I don't know if your video camera has a timey lapse, but there's no trick photography with this. We're just going to keep it going and let the heat penetrate and show you how easy it is to rake this asphalt, Kurt.
Does that top surface ever get hot, Cliff?
The top of this surface? No, we put this on here as a manufacturer so to make sure that people wear gloves and they don't take unneeded precautions or unnecessary risks, I should say. But you can touch this anywhere on here. The only danger that we have is if the heat, like right here, it's really hot, you can feel it rolling out. If that heat were to roll out, it could make this really hot, Kurt. But otherwise, we put this on there as a precaution. As a manufacturer, we don't want people to get hurt, but it can have the tendency to roll the heat if there's a strong wind like there is now. If you take a look at that flag behind you, we got a huge wind going on right now on a 20-degree day. We're into our third cycle right now. The unit just lit, and hopefully it's going to heat up here really quick. So anyway, Kurt, we just changed positions. Let me show the folks who you are. Come on into the frame. There we go. Here's Kurt Schwartz, and he's going to take over from here. So tell me, Kurt, a little bit about what we're going to do next.
Well, we're starting to see a little bit of the smoke coming around, so we do believe we got penetration. We did do a quick little test with the putty knife, and it seems like we've got good heat depth, so we're ready to go. I'm going to turn off the zones. Set the bottles down.
Now, would we have to do that if we were going to heat somewhere else? We just have to turn off the zones, wouldn't we?
Yeah, you just turn off the zones, but this is the only heat that we're doing, so we're just going to shut off the bottles. Let the propane bleed through the lines. The fan will run automatically, but signaling that we've got it off. Now I'll simply turn the toggle switch off, lift up my heater bank. Very easy to do so. Lock it in position with the handy cart, and kick it back and roll it out of our way.
Cool. So what are we gonna do next?
Well, you can see we got the zone area heated up, and there's our dimple that we wanted to take care of for the customer.
Yeah, it looks like we got pretty good heat on there. There's a big discoloration. So what's first?
What I'm going to do is score the asphalt, nice straight line.
Yeah.
We want to work 3 inches inside of our heat, so that when we compact it, we're compacting a hot-on-hot asphalt, so that we don't have any type of seam. So make a nice straight line.
Wow, that's like butter. And this makes for a nice looking patch as well, eh?
Yes, sir.
Now I seen you pick that the infrared machine up and putting it up. Was that hot at all?
Oh, not at all.
Oh, okay.
Now that I've got my lines,
Your picture frame?
picture framed out, and you can see here before we start going any further, you can see where right about here is where my heat is.
Yeah.
So this would be hot to warm asphalt. This is cold asphalt. So when we compact it, we want to compact the hot to hot.
Very good. Let's see what you got behind that rake.
Very easy.
Wow, that's like butter.
Get a good zoom in on that one, Cliff?
I'm trying. I hope this will do it. That's some nice looking asphalt.